All right. Thank you, Megan. Tonight, there are multiple new developments in the Oxford school shooting case as both the suspected shooter and his parents made appearances today in court.
So let's start with Ethan Crumbley. Today, he waived his right to a preliminary hearing. That means his case now goes straight to trial. He's facing 24 separate charges. And a short time later, his parents, James and Jennifer Crumbley, were in court requesting a lower bond. That request was denied by the judge and will stay at $500,000 each. Defender Sean Lay is following both hearings tonight. He joins us now with new information coming to light in court today. Sean, good evening.
Kimberly, Sandra, that new information absolutely breathtaking, unveiled by prosecutors here in court today, including some of these elements that prosecutors say that Ethan Crumbley would allegedly text his mother that he believed there were demons and ghosts in their home. They apparently found animal torture videos they say Ethan Crumbley made on his phone and also made Molotov cocktails as well. That's just scratching the surface of some of the new details unveiled today.
A second notebook found, not hidden, but in plain view in the family home, depicted pictures of firearms on literally every page.
Jennifer and James Crumbley each charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter for alleged gross negligence that prosecutors say led to the November shooting that took the lives of Tate Meir, Hannah St. Juliana, Justin Schilling, and Madison Baldwin. Prosecutors saying Ethan often sent texts to his mother saying a demon was in their home. Ethan making videos of himself torturing animals, was obsessed with Nazi symbols, and guns in the home, prosecutors say, were not locked up.
And we know that because there was a video recovered from Ethan Crumbley's phone from August of 2021 with him holding James Crumbley's .22 caliber Kel-Tec pistol in one hand, bullets in the magazine around in the chamber. He sent messages to a friend, it's time to shoot up the school, JK, JK, JK. And again, they failed to provide any type of intervention. Instead, they bought him what he desperately wanted, a 9mm Sig Sauer handgun. All this was happening while Ethan Crumbley is planning to commit a mass murder. He wrote pages and pages about what he was going to do in his journal. He filmed a video of himself talking about what he was going to do. He shot that video at the family home. He stopped doing schoolwork and was surprised when his parents didn't seem to notice or care.
Back here live, so much more to share with you at 6 o'clock, including Karen McDonald, the Oakland County prosecutor, her argument not to lower the bond, that the Crumbleys were found when they were arrested, when they were charged with 4 new cell phones and $6,600. That's just scratching the surface. Also at 6, the parents agitated and animated in court. We'll show you what that looks like at 6 o'clock, Kimberly.
So much coming to light today in court. Sean, I know prosecutors also, they highlighted Ethan Crumbley's internet searches. Talk a little bit about what stands out about those searches.
Prosecutors looked into those searches, saying that Ethan Crumbley searched allegedly school shootings and firearms so often that the internet started feeding him ads into his phone and internet searches for mental health care and for firearms purchases.
Yeah. More at 6. Sean, we appreciate it.